Erik Ten Hag is on the verge of signing for Manchester United. In fact, the deal is about 99% done, and I am super excited, and I'm sure that you are as well. Now, while it's good to be positive and optimistic, in this video, I'm going to talk about 3 pitfalls that Erik Ten Hag should watch out for because they could hamper and hurt his chances of being a success here at Manchester United. So the first issue that Erik Ten Hag is definitely going to face at Manchester United is, of course, recruitment. Now, Manchester United managers since the Jose Mourinho days have had a right to veto, a right to say no to targets that they didn't fancy. However, this did not give Manchester United managers an opportunity to champion their own targets. For example, Gunnar Solskjaer famously wanted Dayot Upamecano and Pau Torres as his centre-back options. Well, now Dayot Upamecano is in Bayern Munich, and Pau Torres has won Europa League and has knocked out Bayern Munich out of the Champions League with Villarreal. Imagine if our centre-back pairing was Dayot Upamecano and Pau Torres instead of Harry Maguire. Yeah, so Jose Mourinho as well. He famously didn't fancy Anthony Martial, and he wanted Ivan Perisic as his left winger, but the club just didn't give him Ivan Perisic. He wanted Jerome Boateng. They didn't give him Jerome Boateng as his centre-back. So this just shows that the board hasn't backed the managers. They did back them financially, but they didn't provide them with the players who these managers actually wanted. But this cannot happen with Erik Ten Hag, because he's very particular about the way he plays. He plays total football, tiki-taka, possession. It requires a specific type of player. And so if he's not provided those players, he will never be able to implement his vision at Manchester United. His tactics are not going to work. And that's just going to invite pressure on him, and he's going to be a flop at Manchester United. So definitely Erik Ten Hag has to fix the recruitment process at Manchester United, and the club has to back him 100%. in order for him to be successful. The second issue is, of course, Ralf Rangnick. Yes, the man himself. It's an open secret that Erik Ten Hag, during his interview with John Murtho and Darren Fletcher, he asked specifically about Ralf Rangnick's situation at Manchester United. And he did that for two reasons. The first one is that, in his mind, if a football man with the expertise and experience and knowledge of Ralf Rangnick cannot be trusted by the Glazers to have full control over footballing matters, then what chances do I, Erik Ten Hag, have at Manchester United? And the second reason is, of course, a more practical one, which is if I'm working with Ralf Rangnick, then there could be some issues. For example, Erik Ten Hag is a possession Dutch football kind of guy, while Ralf Rangnick is more of a gegenpress type of football kind of guy. Now, it's clear that based on the success that Liverpool and Manchester City are having, that these styles of football are actually pretty successful. In fact, every successful team in the world right now adopts either a variation of gegenpress or a variation of tiki-taka possession football that Pep Guardiola favors. But if we have these two guys, well, you would say, well, we get the best of both worlds, right? Well, no, actually, because it invites friction, tension, and confusion to the club. So that means that for a Rangnick, Murtho, Erik Ten Hag, Darren Fletcher partnership and cooperation to be successful at Manchester United, they have to actually find the middle ground, which is what is this new Manchester United way? What is this new Manchester United blueprint that we're going to follow? Is it going to be more possession-based? Is it more gegenpress? Or is it a hybrid of both? Unless that happens, I can see the Ralf Rangnick and Erik Ten Hag relationship to be more a relationship of tension, more akin to a civil war than a productive and constructive relationship. Okay, issue number 3, and that's time. And here when I'm talking about time, I'm not necessarily talking about the board, but rather about the fans. I think that the board right now, based on reports, they are willing to give Erik Ten Hag a 4-year contract, or I think it's 3 years with an option, an extra year as an option. So I think that they know that it's going to require a lot of time, and they are willing, and it's commendable that they are willing to give him time for him to make his vision come true. But I'm talking here specifically about the fans, because believe me, things are going to get worse, much worse, before they get better. You saw that dreadful performance against Everton. Well, there is no reason that performance is not going to happen in October or November with Erik Ten Hag in the dugout. Because think about it. Do you think one preseason and one transfer window is enough to turn around the situation at Manchester United? No. I think that when you look at Pep Guardiola's first season, where he finished 5th, And then Klopp's first season at Liverpool when he finished 8th. It's clear that even top managers need at least 2 transfer windows, 2 summers, for them to actually change teams to a certain degree that they become recognizable as their own. And I think that with Erik Ten Hag, for me personally, I'm giving him 2 full years, 2 full seasons before I start evaluating his impact at Manchester United. So during those 2 seasons, all I want to see is just boldness and audacity. That's all I want to see. I want to see a manager who is comfortable in his own skin, who is being bold, who is trying things, who is ambitious. If we don't finish in the Champions League places, I'm not going to get mad. If we don't challenge for the title, that's fine. If we make a run in the Europa League or in the FA Cup and we lose a final, I'm fine with it. As long as we try and as long as there is spirit and that the team is changing and I see that there are a lot of young players coming in and the players are hungry and they're trying and there is passion. There is passion that is displayed by the 11 players on the pitch, then I'm going to be satisfied with what Erik Ten Hag is doing. And I'll only expect him to truly challenge Manchester City and Liverpool as equals in the beginning of his 3rd season. That means I've given him 2 full seasons for him to just show boldness and audacity and passion. And then the 3rd season, that's when we're going to start talking results. And I think that this is easier said than done because as Manchester United fans, we've been hurt for so many years and we're still as arrogant as we've ever been. And rightly so. I mean, we're Manchester United. Who's Liverpool? Who's Man City, right? We should be better than them, right? But we have to understand that even with Ten Hag and Rangnick and John Murtho, it's still gonna need time. Our squad simply is not good enough. And I've just made a video about Christopher Nkunku and how the scouts at Manchester United don't even know who he is. They don't even have a report on him. Yeah, so the situation is pretty grim at Manchester United. So time definitely is luxury right now. And it's a luxury that we need to afford Erik Ten Hag. So anyway, these are 3 issues that I've identified as potential pitfalls for Erik Ten Hag. I hope that all of these will be considered by Manchester United as an institution in order for them to fix them this summer so that Erik Ten Hag can have as high a chance of being a success here at Manchester United. If you have any other potential pitfalls, please feel free to share them in the comment section down below, and cheers.